Gerald Everett, he signs a 1 year, $6 million deal with the Seattle Seahawks. So he leaves the Los Angeles Rams and goes to a division opponent in Seattle. So Gerald Everett, we know he's a pretty good catch passer at the tight end position. We know he could be a decent blocker, but I'm surprised he only gets a 1 year deal here. And it's been a revolving door the last few seasons at the tight end position over there in Seattle. We saw Greg Olsen there last season. We've seen other guys like Hollister over there and a few other guys in the last few years, but they just can't figure it out. But I think Gerald Everett, it's a good move for him. He could move down the field and he could have some explosiveness as well with breaking tackles and breakaway speed is Everett. So he's a pretty big target. He's going to play with Russell Wilson, who looks like he's trade blocked. The Bears supposedly offered 3 first-round picks and additional players. And obviously Seattle, they declined that trade offer. And Andy Dalton, they signed instead with the Bears. But anyway, Gerald Everett, the last couple seasons, pretty similar stats for him. In 2019, he had 37 catches, 408 yards on 60 targets, and 2 receiving touchdowns. And last season, 41 catches, 417 receiving yards, a receiving touchdown, and a rushing touchdown. So Everett last season, he didn't find the end zone as much as he did in 2019, but he's still a big target and a player who could definitely make plays for the Seattle team. And as far as fantasy football goes, I think Everett, he could be a decent tight end as a sleeper this year, going into the draft, especially playing with DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and Russell Wilson as his quarterback. So he could be a player in the latest rounds you could target and try to draft as Everett. Anywhere from the 12th to the 15th round, I would say you could definitely get him at. So Gerald Everett, I think he could have a breakout season here with Wilson, who obviously has a stronger arm than his former quarterback did in Jared Goff, and he could stretch the field. So Gerald Everett signs a 1 year deal here with the Seattle Seahawks, and we'll see what he could do for the Seahawks and fantasy owners in the upcoming 2021 season.